It's when you travel down south and you tell people you're from Glasgow, they get quite excited. They go, Glasgow, yeah, it's really quite rough, isn't it? Really violent, yeah. And you kind of get proud. And you go, oh, aye, oh, aye. Yeah, a lot of tough guys. Oh, aye, a lot of tough guys. Then they visit the place and they're a bit disappointed. No, we're trying to get away from the stereotypes. We've got a new promotional tourist campaign called Glasgow, Scotland with Style. Everybody seen the posters? It's one of these kind of homogenised posters of people supposed to be the new face of Glasgow. People with names like Nathan. You know, every major city advertises the happy people like Nathan, and it's this guy's in the poster, Nathan, sales assistant, proud Glaswegian. I don't think a sales assistant called Nathan is a fair representation of any major city. I think major cities should play up to their stereotypes on the billboards, advertising your city, show them real people like wee mental Davy. Apprentice joiner. Father of 6. Davy's there in the billboard with the 6 kids all tucked into the one tracksuit. A Lacoste tracksuit and only the best for these kids. They're all dressed up for their granny's 30th. You've got the 6 kids, you've got Keanu, you've got Sigourney. Destiny, that's a new one I heard. Destiny. Imagine naming your daughter after the nightclub she was conceived in. This is Destiny and this is my son, the garage. I've stopped boozing as much, right? I still drink, but I've stopped drinking as much, because that is another thing I discovered. As soon as you turn 30, the fear of a hangover eclipses the joy of a night out, right? Teenagers, 20s, you see a tray of Jaeger bombs arrive, you see a good night ahead. 30s, you see a tray of suicidal thoughts in the morning arrive. That is the harsh reality of the aging process. You drink a couple of these, you know the next day is going to be spent on your couch, putting on Come Dine With Me, just for some company, just to have people there, just reassuring voices. You're not even watching it, you're just staring at it, occasionally paying attention, and then some old guy undercooks a beef Wellington and it's just too much. You've got a lump in your throat. There's a fucking tear. It's trickling down your face as you're getting hit like a freight train with pangs of guilt about trivial shit that happened years ago. He's just fucked up. The old guy's just fucked up. He's just fucked up his beef Wellington. He only wanted to make everybody a nice dinner and he's totally ruined it. The starter looked amazing and then he just totally fucking... Why did they try a beef Wellington? It's quite a hard dish to make. And that voice perks up. That's that, Kev, you piece of shit. Remember, your mum used to make you a packed lunch every day, Kev, even though you just put it in the bin and went to the chip van. Remember, Kev? 4 years that went on. Every morning she was making you sandwiches, even though they were just going in your phone her, Kev. I'm sorry, phone her, Kev. Phone your mum, Kev. I'm going to phone her. I'm going to phone her. Before you know it, you're dialing Mum Mo. Mum, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for every time you made me a packed lunch. And I was just putting it in there. Kevin, where are you? Are you on something, Kevin? Have you... Your mum thinks you're a junkie, Kev. She thinks you're a junkie. Junkie boy. Junkie. That is a hangover. 30s onwards. Going to the bathroom every 20 minutes, shitting out bits of yourself you need to keep. That's what you've got to look forward to. Having to gradually move off the pan knowing that you need to turn back and survey the devastation you have left in there. Hey, Kev, that was a very aggressive bowel movement, Kev. Don't flee the scene. Do not flee the scene. That needs a wee check, Kev. I think you might have done yourself a bit of long-term in there, Kev. So we're just going to count to 3, pal. We're going to turn back and we're going to take a wee look at that and then decide the next step. Okay, Kev, come on, pal. We'll get through this, right? 1, 2, 3. What the fuck is that red bit, Kev? Kev, there's a red bit in there, mate. The red bit. What the fuck, Kev? You've just shit the red bit out of your arsehole, Kev. You need to go that, mate. Get the phone out. I have just shit the red bit out of my arsehole. The red bit has just fallen out my arsehole. You need to sit, Kev, you need to go to the doctor's Monday morning, just walking in, doctor, we're both adults here. I have just shat the red bit out of my arsehole. That's what you've got to look forward to. Your hangovers in your 20s. Oh my God, I'm so hungover. Really need a Nando's. Oh my God, I'm so hungover. Need an arse transplant. Don't know if I can reminisce about much at 23 years old, but I like to reminisce about the 90s, the good old days. Back when it was just the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. Remember when you get your first taste of independence, when word had spread in your school that somebody's mum and dad were going away for the weekend, and that the guy or girl were having a party. They never knew they were having a party. Perhaps having is the wrong choice of word. They were getting a party. I don't mean the kind of high school parties that you see in American movies. Hey, do you guys know Chad Hogan? Yeah, of course, man. Everybody knows Chad Hogan, man. Chad Hogan's mom and dad are going away to Long Island for the weekend, man. There's a party at Chad Hogan's mom and dad's. Yeah, woo! Spring break, yeah! Chad Hogan's parties are awesome, man, woo! Then it shows you Chad Hogan's party. Chad Hogan's booked a band for his living room. Great party, Chad. Woo, yeah. Let's go get some dip and chip. Woo. Everybody's nodding to the music with these plastic cups of beer that nobody knows who brought them. Just, whoa, yeah, woo. It's on the kind of parties we had. We never had that kind of parties. We never had spring break. We had the Easter holidays. When I was growing up, it was called an empty. An empty. It derives from, we've got an empty house. We've got an empty. The house is empty. It's an empty. Now, you never had spring break. Or Chad Hogan. Or bands. At an empty. An empty was a far more tense affair. Somebody's furious cousin would disrupt the ambience by announcing that he'd purchased 12 cans, drank 2, gave 1 away, but there's only 7 left. Turn that down. We've got a can fee. Fucking turn that down. Somebody else in the corner just trying on people's jackets. Think this one suits me? Not even asking, does it fit me? Does it suit me? Well, the guy's a petty criminal, but you need to look your best, don't you? The same guy that's leaving the house at the end of the night holding a microwave. I think you'll find I brought this with me. And I do not care for the accusation. I mean, why would I steal a microwave? A 35-year-old guy that nobody knew in the corner, smoking dope and blowing into a Labrador's face. An intelligent dog as well, and it's sitting there frazzled. An empty. Good times and an empty. I seen a headline about a mental party. It was obviously a tragic event, but it was pretty funny. A headline, it said, "Women drugged, beaten, tied up and left for dead at neighbour's party." So surely that can no longer be referred to as a party. I have been in attendance at some pretty wild gaffes. But when a woman has been drugged, beaten, tied up, I better get a taxi. That's the cute, stop dishing at nibbles. See, my life has changed, right? Thanks to you people, right, who buy tickets to see me and stuff like that. It's appreciated. I grew up in a working class area, right? In Clydebank, that's where I grew up. Some of you probably know that. It's nice, don't know how you would describe that to people not from Scotland watching this DVD. But I don't want to say a shithole. A nice, real place. Real people. People who have seen a dog's paw print in a human shite. Real people. That's where I grew up. That's where I spent the first 24 years of my life, right? But the past 7 years, I've lived in a middle-class area with Gavin and Fraser and all the fucking frisbee chuckles, right? That's where I live. Right? I never realised I was working class until you start socialising with the middle classes, right? Or the upper echelons. I was invited last year to perform for Barack Obama, right? That's just exciting, right? I get invited. At this night in Edinburgh, everybody's there. The fucking Sunday Times rich list, team night out. These people, real money, right? I'm new money. These people are fucking. I'm a couple of greyhound races away from taking the bus back to my mum and dad's. But these people are wealthy, right? And they're listening, right? That's when you realise that your roots are still in there, right? So I'm watching these people, right? Obama's on speaking. He was on before me, right? He was the support, right? He's up first. And I'm watching him. And Obama, he was talking about how proud he was in his 8 years in office that they managed to kill Osama bin Laden, right? Somebody applauding that. Thank you for applauding that, because everybody else is such a big fan there. Everybody else fucking loved bin Laden, but you felt the need to cheer his death just to make sure it's not a bin Laden kind of crowd here. Osama, if you're up there, I just want to say that every day that passes, I missed your big tickly beard on my chin there. Anyway, Obama was talking. He said that was the highlight of his 8 years in office, the capture and the killing of Osama bin Laden. And he said he was proud that they killed him, but he said he was equally proud that the American military gave him a respectful send-off at sea so as not to inflame any tensions in the Middle East. And that is when I realised I was working class, because this audience applauded that and believed that. And what fucking planet are these people on? The American military gave Osama bin Laden a respectful burial at sea. I'm picturing fucking Navy SEALs riding bin Laden's body on the back of that Navy ship like a fucking banana boat. Because that's sitting there. I bet there was about 5 of them on his back. I bet there was Guns N' Roses music on the boat. Hot dogs getting cooked, tequila's getting done. Hey, Bobby Joe, stick the flag in his asshole. apples, you terrorist son of a bitch. I put my balls in his mouth, Bobby Joe. Get a photograph of my mama. I'm teabagging Bin Laden, mama. That's the way my mind works, right? Based on 24 years in a working class area. So I walked on stage and I said that after Obama had spoke. I gave them my version of events and they never laughed. I thought, fuck them, I'll save that for Glasgow of a Saturday night.